Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're really embarking on something special, unlocking one of the world's truly breathtaking destinations, Torres Del Paine National Park, right down in Chilean Patagonia.
It really is spectacular.
Yeah, and our mission here is simple. Give you that shortcut, help you understand its wonders, uncover some maybe surprising facts, and crucially, navigate the planning side. Because planning an adventure there, well, it can be complex.
It absolutely can. And Torres Del Paine, it's more than just a park. It's actually been a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve since 1978.
Wow, since 78.
Yeah, which really speaks to its unique quality, that raw wilderness feel. The beauty is just undeniable, but like you said, planning, it can feel, well, daunting.
Right.
So today we want to turn that overwhelm into excitement, show you how to explore it, and maybe simplify that whole journey.
Okay, let's dive into that magnificence first. Patagonia. The word itself conjures up these vast, dramatic landscapes.
Definitely. It feels like another planet sometimes.
People call it one of the world's last great wildernesses, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Torres del Paine is sort of the crown jewel.
Absolutely. And when you think icons, you picture those huge granite towers first. They sort of glow golden at sunrise.
Oh, I've seen pictures. Amazing.
And then the Cornos del Paine, those three distinctive horns, just incredible geology.
Yeah.
And you can't forget Glacier Gray. Seeing that ice calve off, massive chunks crashing into the water, it's really humbling.
Wow. Calving ice. And what about the lakes? I hear they're unreal.
Oh, completely. Lakes like Pehoe and Nordenskjold, they're this intense turquoise color, and they reflect the mountains so vividly, it almost doesn't look real.
It sounds incredible. But it's not just rocks and ice.
Right.
What about the ecosystem, the wildlife?
That's where it gets really alive. You're almost guaranteed to see guanacos.
Those are like wild llamas.
Exactly. And the males can be big, up to 90 kilos.
Wow.
And look up, you'll likely spot condors soaring, masters of the sky down there. What's really special, though, is the chance to see the endangered huemul deer, southern Andean huemul.
Endangered. Where might you see those?
Mirador Britannica viewpoint is a known spot, but they're shy. And then there's the puma.
Ah, the big cat. Hard to spot, I imagine.
Incredibly well camouflaged, mostly in the quieter eastern areas. Dedicated tracking tours are probably your best bet, honestly. Good for safety, too.
Makes sense. And the plants. Does it change much with the seasons?
Oh, dramatically. You get vibrant spring flowers, then the long summer days, and autumn. It's just a blaze of fiery colors. Each season offers something really different.
It's clearly a place that leaves an impression. I've heard people say things like, it looks fake, that's how beautiful it is.
Yeah, or starkly beautiful. That comes up a lot. Unreal beauty.
And this fact really struck me. People consistently mention there's just no litter. Anywhere.
That's true. It's remarkable.
It really speaks volumes about the respect people have for the place, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. It shows that protection isn't just a sign on a gate. It's something visitors actively participate in, which is vital.
Okay, so we've painted this picture of stunning beauty. Now the practical side. How do you actually get there? To the heart of it all.
Right, logistics. Your main gateway is Puerto Natales. The airport code is PNT.
PNT. Got it.
It's super convenient, really, for flights and overland travel. Punta Arenas PUQ is another option, yes, but Puerto Natales now has direct flights from Santiago.
Direct from Santiago. That's huge. How much are we talking, roughly?
They can start from around $60. So yeah, Puerto Natales is definitely the recommended entry point now.
Okay, $60 is pretty reasonable. So I land in Puerto Natales.
Yeah.
Can I just hop on a bus straight to the park?
Probably not a good idea. You really should plan to stay at least one night in Puerto Natales.
Why is that?
Because the buses going into the park leave really early, like 7 a.m. often.
7 in the morning. Okay, yeah. No chance catching that right off a flight.
Exactly. It's just not feasible. So factor in that overnight stay.
Good advice. And those bus tickets? Easy to grab. What's the cost?
A return ticket is about $19. Pretty affordable.
Yeah.
But here's a really key pro tip.
Okay, leaning in.
Especially in high season, that's December to February, book that bus at least a week ahead.
Yeah.
They absolutely fill up.
A week in advance. Wow.
Yeah. And another crucial thing, you must return with the same bus company you used to enter the park.
Oh, really? You can't switch?
Nope. No switching allowed. That catches a lot of people out.
Okay, that is a vital detail. Right, let's get to the main event. The treks. The W Trek and the O Circuit. World famous.
Absolutely. The W is about 80 kilometers, usually 4 or 5 days.
And the O.
That's the full loop around the Paine Massif, more like 7 to 9 days.
Are these like gentle walks? Or more demanding.
Oh, definitely not gentle walks. They're moderately challenging hikes.
Right.
You could be covering up to 18 kilometers in a day, and there's serious elevation gains sometimes, like the climb to the base of the tower's viewpoint. That's around 900 meters up.
900 meters. So you need to be reasonably fit then.
Yeah, a reasonable level of fitness is definitely required. But the payoff, the views, the sense of achievement, it's immense.
I can imagine. So planning these yourself, sounds like there are a few hurdles. What trips people up?
This is where it gets interesting. And potentially, a bit of a headache if you're not prepared.
Okay.
First off, park entrance tickets. You cannot buy them at the gate anymore.
Oh, okay. Online only.
Must be bought online in advance. And crucially, download the QR code to your phone before you get near the park.
Why before?
Because there's basically zero cell signal inside the park. Like none.
Right. Download in Puerto Natales then. What's the cost for entry?
It's around $34 for up to 3 days, or about $48 if you're staying longer.
Okay. Now the campsites and refugios, I hear that's the really tricky part.
That's the big one. So the accommodation inside the park, it's managed by 2 completely different companies.
2? Oh, wow.
Yeah. Las Torres and Patagonia. So booking means coordinating between them, checking availability on one site, then the other.
That sounds painful.
It's what travelers call malabares, like a juggling act. You have to line up the dates perfectly.
The Malabares, I like that.
And for the really popular spots, especially those wooden tent platforms everyone wants,
Yeah, that platforms.
they're like gold dust. You honestly need to book maybe 6 or 7 months in advance to guarantee getting them.
6 or 7 months? Wow.
Yeah, it's a truly complex logistical puzzle. You absolutely cannot just wing it.
So this isn't a spontaneous, just show up kind of trip then?
Definitely not. Not if you want to stay in the park overnight on the main treks. That requires serious advanced planning.
Okay. And the puzzle continues, I guess. What about gear and food?
Right. More layers. So equipment, you need a tent, sleeping bag, mat, maybe cooking stuff.
Can you rent it there?
You can rent gear in Puerto Natales. That's generally the cheaper option. Maybe around $162 for 2 people for 5 days, something like that.
Okay. Cheaper than buying, probably.
For sure. But if you wait and try to rent at the campsites inside the park,
More expensive.
significantly. Like at Gray Campsite, it could be $88 per night just for a tent, sleeping bag, and mat.
$88 a night just for gear.
Yeah. And that doesn't include food.
Whoa. Okay, so renting in Puerto Natales is the way to go. What about food then? Carry it all.
You can. Self-catering by buying groceries in Puerto Natales is cheapest, maybe $10 to $12 per person per day.
Okay.
Quick tip though. Punta Arenas actually has a wider selection and often cheaper prices if you happen to be coming through there first.
Good to know. But there are options to buy food in the park.
Yes, you can opt for full board at the campsites or refugios, but it adds up quickly. We're talking $95 to $110 per person per day.
95 to 110. That's a huge jump from $12 self-catering.
Massive difference. It's convenience versus cost, basically.
Right. And speaking of things maybe you don't budget for, I heard a slightly terrifying rumor about mosquitoes.
Ah, yes. The satanic mosquitoes.
Satanic, really.
Well, maybe not literally satanic, but yeah, in some areas, especially near water, they can be incredibly persistent. Seriously, bring strong repellent. Don't underestimate them.
Okay, strong repellent.
Yeah.
Check. And water. Can you drink from the streams?
Generally, yes. The glacial meltwater streams are usually potable if they're flowing clearly, but you need to know where you can refill. Some stretches of the trails don't have accessible water sources for quite a while. Planning your water stops is key.
Got it. And that lack of cell signal you mentioned.
Yeah.
Is it really total blackout?
Pretty much. It's very, very limited. You might, if you're lucky, catch a bar or two of weak 3G or maybe 4G near specific points, like about 1 kilometer before Paso de los Vientos, but don't count on it.
Okay, so truly off-grid.
Definitely an off-grid experience, which is part of the magic, but also part of the planning challenge.
It really sounds like an incredible adventure, but yeah, loaded with these potential logistical landmines, which brings us, I think, to the solution part of this deep dive, the aha moment.
Exactly, because dealing with all that, it can put people off. But there is a much simpler way now. We really recommend looking at Booking Patagonia Travel. Their website is www.bookingpatagonia.travel.
Booking Patagonia Travel. Okay, what makes them special?
Their unique position. They are the only official integrated booking system for Torres Del Paine and the Patagonia.
The only official integrated system, so they tie everything together.
Precisely. It's designed to simplify everything we've just been talking about. It turns that whole Malabar's juggling act into a really smooth process.
Okay, how does it actually work? Does it solve that two-company problem for the campsites?
Yes. That's the core of it. Think of it like your master key for the park's logistics. It lets you discover your route, maybe the W or the O, and then book it easily. But more than that, you select all the services you need in one place.
Like the circuit itself, the campsites, the bus, maybe even tours?
Exactly. Circuits, tours, lodging, whether it's campsites or refugios, transport, like the buses, the catamaran service across Lake Behoe, other activities. It's all in their system. Wow.
So it handles that complex coordination between Verdes Patagonia and Las Torres behind the scenes? You don't have to bounce between websites trying to match dates?
That is a genuine game changer. Seriously. Yep. It takes that complex logistical puzzle, or rompecabezas logistico, as I saw one user call it.
Yeah, that's a good description.
And turns it into one single manageable booking. I saw people saying it was very easy to use and useful for making changes. That flexibility is huge.
It really is. It takes the stress out of the equation, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So you can actually look forward to the trek itself, not dread the planning part.
Yeah, focus on the adventure, not the admin.
That's the goal. This integrated system basically unlocks the park for you, handling all those tricky bits, bus tickets, campsite availability, coordinating everything. So you just get a perfectly assembled itinerary.
So to sum up, Torres Del Paine, absolutely incredible bucket list stuff, but the planning requires attention to detail.
Or the right tool, like Booking Patagonia travel, which simplifies those logistical malabaries significantly. It makes this amazing adventure feel much more accessible.
Absolutely. It puts it within reach without the weeks of stressful planning people used to face.
So as we wrap up, thinking about a place this pristine, this powerful, a place that's even recovered from challenges like fires, what's the bigger takeaway beyond just the planning tips?
That's a great question. Maybe it's about responsibility. You know, when we access these last great wildernesses, what does that ask of us? How does experiencing Torres Del Paine maybe change how we think about our impact back home?
Yeah, carrying that respect for nature with you after the trip ends. That's a profound thought.
It's something to consider, isn't it? It's more than just a holiday.
Definitely. Well, hopefully this deep dive has armed you with the knowledge and the tools to embark on your own Patagonia adventure. And remember that tip about shoulder season, November, March, April, might mean fewer crowds and maybe lower costs too.
Great point. Still beautiful then, just a different kind of beauty.
Until next time, keep diving deep.